Hello and welcome back to Advanced Tactics with the time and tactics. So, yeah, we are holding the line. We know that. We're going to be keeping this defensive line here. I'm going to bring down my engineer, maybe, and bring, create some fortifications, maybe. See if we have to take out this heavy artillery here. But we will also take a few of our units here. We have one Ranger Brigade here and one Armor Defense on their way back to Boston, is it? Yeah, right here. At least I think I'm going to take them to Boston. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the units here in New York City and build an additional army, basically. And that should do it. So we can hold out here maybe. Stay put here. There's the French and there's the Chinese. I mean, honestly, I don't see too many of the French units here. We'll see if we may want to push down slowly. We do have quite a few of these submachine gun units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we could use. But I don't think I need to do anything this turn. I'm still waiting to get by the way, I'm waiting to get these here, these garrison units fully built up with mercenaries. It's kind of slow going, but we need it. Okay, it looks like we lost quite a few infantry and artillery. He must have used his artillery to knock us back there. The is it the French? Yeah, right there. Let's take a look at that. I'm sure of it. Let's see. We have 14 steps here. So we lost 4 artillery and 4 horses here. Wow, he fired back there. From here. Yep, from there. And then he fired on this unit there. Rangers, wow, that's the one that was weakened before already. I mean, they're not dead, but they're not in good shape, are they? We're going to have to take out that unit. USA, we lost nothing here from China. Okay, that's good. And then we lost nothing here from Germany. All 3 of them are attacking us, huh? So this is the unit here that took damage. 1 mortar left, 4 bazookas, 13 cav. This is the unit. 3 horses and 1 artillery left. Now, that means I can still attack this one here, right? We have 2. Yeah, we can. And there's not mud season. Wait a minute. Can I do a airstrike here? I would love to. 7 heavy artillery. Let's do an airstrike there and see if I can reach. Dive bomber, I cannot reach. I'm going to have to fly down to Vladivostok, and I think I'll do that now. And then it's too late. No, 65. I can probably still do it. Let's see here if I can do an airstrike now. Or maybe I could have done it before if I just highlighted my unit. Okay, well, let's go for it here. Oh, look at the casualties. That is actually remarkable. He did, what happened? 2 artilleries and 1 heavy artillery. He only had 5, actually, of the heavy kind anyway. 18 readiness. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and fire again. But you know, let's take a look at this one here. What is this considered? This is artillery unit, and our dive bomber here, how is he doing against artillery? Attack 120. Okay. But they must not be defending very well against our aerial attacks, right? Is what I'm thinking here. Against non-fighters, 200. Yeah, we had 120 in attack. So yeah, that makes sense, I think. Let's go ahead and fire on this one. What about our artillery in turn? How good is that against artillery? 80. So not as good. Those 5 dive bombers are pretty nice there. Let's do a barrage though on this one, with this one, and with this one here. Come on, take 1 out. 1 more, 2, 1 left. He's down to 2 readiness now. Entrenchment is nothing. He lost 1 artillery and 1 heavy, so he has 3 heavy left in that area. I could probably attack in here and then come in with my tank, could I? Maybe. This one here is 62 readiness. Maybe I need to take out this one first to do anything. There's forest there. I don't have any. There's one there. I could move him there and attack down. Yeah, I could do that. I could take this one as well. If I clean out, if I attack these two and then go in and take that one out, problem is he's gonna have units here, right? That is an issue. I know he has 3 heavy left. Ooh, I can't do much else, can I? I have 1 artillery piece back here. That won't do much good. And those 2 are the only ones I have, yeah. So I can't really do anything about warming this one up. 62 readiness is what he's going to have. 1 light tank and 1 armored car. So what do I have here? I have 1 ranger that's in decent shape. Yeah, it's in good shape actually. And then we have 1 here. So those 2 could attack down there. Combined, they would have... oh no, this one is bad. That's right. Huh. Yeah, that's not very good. The tank could come in and take them out. But then he would be... well, why don't I just wait till next turn? We'll knock him out, I think, here next turn. Probably. Instead, should we go ahead and attack this one? Well, I'll attack with my artillery here. Let's do that. We'll do a barrage with 1. Anybody? This one here looks weak. No. He went down just a little bit there. Still entrenchment. Okay. So nothing too bad for him there. Okay, so what can I do then? I don't think I'm going to attack him yet. I could move down with my... with this submachine gun. Well, before we do this big area here, because it's kind of complicated, let's go up and take care of this unit here. Yep, there he goes. And then we can advance. There's a headquarter there. That should be the last unit they have. How's our supply here? Yellow, but that should be okay. We can build 1 here at least. That's all we can do, but now supply will be better. It's green along the coast anyway. So once we take that one out, we should get to the oil. That's really all I care about here. I'm going to keep the... we're going to keep the... yeah, we're going to keep him here. Let's not move him any further away, but let's keep him there anyway. Okay, move up here. Move down along the road. I want to bring them down here and help out with Vladivostok and whatever else we need here. So we got winter here. Down here we have, what is this? Mud. Okay, so we cannot attack here with a plane. We don't need to. We already used our plane. We have 9,000 oil left. I'm okay with that. Going through the raw, but that's not too bad. I could take my... yeah, I can. That's right. I can move my armor defense in here, and then we'll take this one. Can I pick him up? I can. Okay, now we can head on over to Boston. I think I'll take all of them. Because I don't think I'm going to take anybody else with me, but I'm going to need them when I go over to the Arab League. So once we get over here, let's figure out what to do. What can I do? I can create 2 artillery units, it looks like. 1 engineer, maybe. We have 2 dive bombers, but I'll keep them back in case we need them on as reinforcement. 2 medium tanks, and maybe 2 rangers here. 2 ranger units. It looks like we can do that. Yeah, and then maybe a garrison as well. Don't have any mercenaries here, but yeah, we should be able to have a decent force there. Now, I don't see anybody here to the west, right? I mean, it looks like it's prime here, doesn't it? What if I move down? That's a cab. I don't really like him being in the forest, but I do have 1 here. This one, the 2nd submachine gun regiment. We'll move him down here. Yeah, there's nobody there, right? We have pretty high recon values, as you can see here in that hex. So that's pretty comforting. There's a road, but we're in the forest. I don't really like it. What if I take my ranger and move him down here? Okay, there's a unit there. Okay. That would be some armored cars there, but low on readiness as well. Don't think I want to keep my artillery or my tank here. I don't want to go down the road that far. Let's head on back up here instead. Using up some of the oil, but not too much. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Keep the headquarters back here. He won't help these. It's the blue headquarters. We need to organize these, but I keep pushing him back. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Let's take this artillery, though, and move him down here. What do we have here? We have a bunch of units there. A truck, AT gun, infantry gun 3. Should we attack there or here? 5 armored cars. They could very well attack there. Let's move down this one first of all here. And there, and leaving the cav, I think, behind a little bit. So let's go ahead and fire. What do we have here? We have 100 AP there, and we have 70 here. That's fine. I think that's good. We could take this one, move down here, maybe. Cost 30, then we can fire it there instead. Let's do that. Let's take this one. So we fire here. We'll do a barrage, and we'll take him. And then we'll take the one that has 70 here as well, 100 maybe. And then we'll fire with those two. That is a lot of units. All concentrated, should take some damage. And they lost 10 riflemen, 2 SMGs, 5 engineers, 4 staff. But they still have, well, retreat. Nobody retreated. Okay, they still have quite a few there. But they've lost quite a bit in their strength, haven't they? Well, we have one left here, one artillery piece. We're going to attack here. Barrage, and let's pick this one here. Now, instead of having 5 artillery pieces in one, we could make 10, right? Because stacking points 100 when they attack is fine. And they don't have very many left. 4 armored cars. So that is not very strong. What about attacking them? What do I have? I have this one. He can attack, 60 AP. This one and this one can attack, and this one. Do I want to do that? Here, they're sitting at 2 readiness. That's nothing. 21 readiness here. The 406th Division. If I attack with 2 of them, though, it should be okay. That's planes, unfortunately. If I attack with 2, but do I need to? Maybe leave them there for now. Is better, and we'll just wear them down with our artillery for now. Yeah, let's do that. And then instead, we have this area here. Do I go in and try to knock out that artillery? No, we said we'll leave it like that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, and he's going to be much weaker now. So let's leave it a little bit here and see if I can rearrange. I want to get my mercenaries in there so I can do something about it. Getting some more cav here, it looks like. Yeah, we got 2. Okay, 2. Moving our units down here. And what about our production? How does it look now? We're getting 6 cav, good. 13 mercenaries, so we got to keep that going. 6 rangers, 2 AT guns, 1 medium tank, 1 artillery, 3 horses, and 3 submachine guns. We're going to have enough soon here, I think, to create some units. Creating a new HQ here, keeping the other 3 on the east side. I think we'll do that. We'll create a brand new HQ here. Maybe I want to do that now, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. What about supply? It's close. We're going to be running low if we do that, though. Do we want to do that? Supply. 37, 33. Where would we take more supply? Well, not from Anchorage. The cav unit, we could do something here. Fewer cav, maybe. Boston, horses, and there's already supply there. And here in New York. Is that all we have? That is all we have. The other way to get supplies, if you go to one of the other cities here, and we'll do... No, that's oil. You can only get supply from here. We're going to be very, very close here on supply, aren't we? Let's wait one more turn before we do supply. We'll see what the supply situation is now. If you attack, you use a lot more supply. That's just the way it is. Okay, much better this time. We did not lose any units, at least. Okay, so do we go and check out... I think I need to check out the history. They're moving around a little bit. They don't have very many units here. And there's one there. 7 armored cars. Now, what about this artillery piece here? There's one heavy here. We're thinking I could maybe knock it out using my... no, it's mud. I can't attack. 1 hex south here. We could have attacked him. Or no, wait. Our plane is in the mud season. Okay, we'll have to be two turns before we do that. Unless I want to attack now with my artillery, which I could do. I have what? 1 there and 1 there. Attack this one. No, we'll attack... That is a tempting target. Look at that, 5 units. What if I go ahead and attack here at that factory with my dive bomber? Let's do that. Oh, wait. It's mud season. I don't think I can do it. No, can't do it. Like I said, it's mud. But I can attack with my artillery here. We'll try to knock this one out with one of our artillery pieces there. Let's do that. Barrage, and we'll take this one. Oh, we had 3. Lost 1, 2. That's still pretty good. That's right, he had 3. My recon was just pretty poor there. Okay, so now we can attack this one instead. Let's go ahead and say barrage. And do we have one more? We have this one. Where was the other one? There. Okay, we'll take this one as well. Oh, that was the one that had 1 unit in it. And then we got reinforcement of 2. Okay. So down to 20 in readiness and no entrenchment. This one here. So we could probably attack it now. 35 in power. And we have a couple of units here that could attack. These 2 could attack. 150. Yeah, that should do it. I think that would do it. But why attack? Let's leave him there for now. We'll leave this one there too. Let's just leave him there, and then we'll attack here instead. Do you have one more here? We don't. Okay. Taking out quite a few. Okay, and then the second one will attack here. Also pretty good. Yeah, 2 armored cars there going. Okay, so they're pretty weak. I am going to sit tight here, I think, and not move too much. Because supply, it's better now, but we're going to need a lot more. So let's move over with our fleet. And we'll take him and move into Boston. We'll take all of them. We're going to need all of them. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we won't, but... Okay, so now we can go ahead and offload. And what about the other one? There's one more. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, disembark kicks. There. I'll take the other one. Unload. There. And now they're all ashore. And what do we have in that hex? Yeah, it was right here. We can't see them all in there. So we have quite a few, well, naval units is what we have mainly there. So now we can go ahead and build. And I think I'm going to start with, I have 97 political points, so plenty of points there. Let's create a new HQ and leader. Yes. There. William Thompson. He can have 28 staff. That's not very much. Okay. Yeah. So that is what he is. We're going to say he's going to be an Army HQ. So they're going to start shipping stuff to him for sure. We're going to get trains too then. I guess that's okay. We're going to get trains. Remember how it worked there with getting the supply? You just leave the HQ in port, and then he was going to ship supply across. Now what about... let's go back and find him. The color that he's going to use. We have red, green, and blue, and yellow. We'll pick white. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. So now that we have a leader, we can go ahead and create a unit. What should we get? I think we should get maybe 2 rangers here. 2 rangers. 1 submachine gun. 2 tanks. Yeah, we'll see if we can get all of them. Let's get a couple anyway. The first one should be, what, a ranger? I think so. That's that, and we'll do another one. And he should be another ranger. And then we'll do one more. And that should be what? 2 rangers, submachine gun. We'll do 1 medium tank. There. And let's leave it at that and see what we get. What we get out of that. If our supply goes down, or yeah, I want to make sure nothing bad happens. What about this guy up here? Actually, he is. Was he going to improve here to level 3? He could do it. We're short on political points, 81, getting 15. Not quite enough. That's oil. You know, maybe I'll wait there until we have 100, then we'll upgrade that to 100. Combine that with the other one we're taking, we should get enough to be able to attack the Arab League down there in the desert, right? So that's good. We'll leave it at that. And our units here have moved down. I'm not going to attack. Trying to sit tight, save some of our supply there. And what are we doing here? Okay, so we can go ahead and attack. Let's do that. There's nobody there. Okay. Oh, Chinese are here. Great. They're actually here. Not with very much, though. I got to build a road. So now the plan is maybe different. What do we have supply-wise here? Yellow. Okay, we got to be careful. We have we have 39 cav. He has... he's sitting on top of that oil. 6 militia and 10 riflemen. Militia being the Chinese special unit. That's 16. The odds are not necessarily in my favor, but we are in open terrain. That's good. He's not anywhere near. I can't get there. I'm not gonna have time. And I'm moving the other units down. I was really counting on getting that. On taking that area right here and not having them come back up. Maybe what I should do is bring one of my units back. We'll do that. The 2nd Brigade there will have to do it. And we'll head down the road. Yep. Now I could move up my I'll do that just to get a little bit better supply here. Still yellow here, 117. I have to build one more here, one more road. And maybe then we can reach. Dang it. I was really counting on getting that oil. But he's sitting on it. Okay, have I fired with my... Yeah, I have. Light tank over here. Okay, yep, that looks good then. Okay, we lost 1 infantry unit, it looks like. Before I start, let's look at that supply again. No, we lost now. Moving too much, I guess. And too many units here. And we don't have anybody yet in the actual formations, but we should have some in the... Yep, we are in the headquarters. So 50 rangers, 20 rifle, 10 bazookas, 5 medium tanks, and 4 trucks. That's good. Yeah, he's doing good. Let them build up the units there. Now what about... Well, what about the history? Let's take a look at that first. They attacked us here with that 1 heavy artillery here from here. Yep, he did again. And it's mud season. I can't really... Well, we'll see if I can. Don't know when it updates. And 1 submachine gun. France lost that from China. Okay, China attacked there. Oh, okay. France lost 4 staff. Oh, they're down here. Okay. China against France. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we have up here. Yeah, we don't have full supply. We know that. What if I build one more? Using up the raw, aren't I? But I need the supply here for him. It's green there, but that's all it is. If I move out onto the plains, I can. We'll go down here. 54. 12 militia, 27 riflemen. No, I don't want to attack that. We need to head back here with this unit. That's for sure. Take the 2nd Army headquarters as well. He's going to have to backfill here. Yeah, we have to. If we're going to take that oil, which I think is going to be important. 12,000 is what we have left now. And we are building up here. We're going to wait one more turn for that. And then here on the border. He's trying to sneak around here. And he's not very strong there, so that is quite a few units, but they're not very high readiness. Now, it's still mud season here. We can't fly. We can't do anything. Can I attack this one? I can attack that one. We'll see if we can take him out with our artillery instead. Two of them. Yep, we did. Good. Well, that makes it feel better. Maybe when we get the dive bomber back in action, then we can help take out this one here. Let's move down this one. He's getting his artillery pieces back. He was down to 1. Remember that? We're going to attack here. We should make some damage. Just some damage there, maybe? No. Nothing. Just a little bit of redness reduction there. Okay. Well, that's what it will have to do. What do we have here? Do we have 3 or 2? 2, 3. We have 3 of them. Okay. Okay, so we'll attack. Well, 2 of them here. Let's do that. It's quite a few units, but we should be able to take out a few. Yep. What does he have left now? Alive. 15 riflemen. 9 SMG, 8 engineers, 1 infantry, and 2 AT gun 2s. Okay. That was a good one, I think. We're going to attack this one too with this one. Take them out. Okay. So he's very weak. We could just push him back now, probably. And then just eliminate him, probably, right? I would think we could. Do we want to? We're low on supply. It's going to be a big problem here. It's going to be a very big problem with our supply situation. I'm going to have to build nothing but supply, and then I am in trouble for reinforcement. Yeah. He's coming around there. I'm going to have to take one of these, so I think I'll take this one. There. I'm going to cut him off a little bit there. Leave them there. It's going to be so expensive with supply. Supply is really a problem here for me. What if I go and check out the production here? So we have Cav, Mercenary, Ranger. The thing is, I can give myself a little bit more supply, but I am close to, not maxed out, but not that far away, right? Look at this one. Maxed out, not quite maxed out. We can't really run on low supply, can we? It's this city here, Chicago, is not doing anything about supply, but that's... Go down to that, and we'll say supply here. There, 400 supply. Okay, that gives us a little bit more. 4,100. Okay, what do we have on this HQ anyway? 730. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we'll wait for them to get a higher... what am I trying to say? Wait for them to get fully equipped here. Didn't we have... That's white. This is wrong. I'm going to change this as well here. It's going to be the 4th Army. That's one we're going to change HQ on as well. And I think that will take care of it. There is a fleet here. Okay, this one. We'll change it as well to be the 4th Army. And now they have all changed. No, that's blue. Oh, you can't see it here on the picture. Okay, we'll change all of them to be the 4th Army. Just switching them back here, double checking. Yeah, that's still blue. Okay, let's pick this one as well. And the destroyer as well. There, they all should now be... No, wait, there's one yellow. Oh, that's our garrison. Okay, that's fine. He can be yellow. He can belong to the 1st Army there, or for Supreme HQ. So I don't think I want to attack here then, necessarily. I want to say stay put. Let's stay put across here, and these two are on their way down. That's going to help reinforce. Once we get down here, we can organize our units here, and by that time we should have enough mercenaries back, I would hope, right? Okay, we're moving back here. Yeah, I have to build a road there. I can't do much about it. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Okay, no losses, but I think there was quite a few battles in our neck of the woods over here. If I saw things right. Let's see here. They're moving around. There. Okay, they attacked with 1 artillery piece down here. The one that had to retract or move back. Retreat. France. No, wait a second. China attacked France there. Okay, there's quite a few units. That's the one I was going to bomb, right? 17 armored cars there. China attacked France again. 13 staff lost. Okay. So they're pushing back a little bit now. China, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. He's coming in here. He's going to cut them off if he's not careful, if France is not careful. Yeah, there's not much supply left there. Can come in through 1 hex. It looks like right here. The Chinese are coming up from the south. We got to be a little bit careful here, I think. We're going to sit tight, though. Yeah, we should have enough supply now here, if I'm just careful. These two are not in good shape. We're probably still going to fire on them. What? That's quite a few units. I should have attacked with another one, shouldn't I? That's this one here. What about this one? I'll attack here with barrage. We'll do all. Okay, eliminated. Good. And there's one there. We'll attack this one here. Let's do that. We'll do a barrage with everybody. Or 2 of them. Yeah, come on, one more. Yep, there we go. We got a light tank at the end. That's good. That brought him down. 9 armored cars left, though. Okay, so he's going to have a problem here. I think China's going to come up here and try to cut him off. So they're pushing back here. We are not doing anything yet. The Germans are still sitting here. They have a lot of artillery pieces. Ooh, 11. Okay. And there is my dive bomber. He can go now. He can go. Should I attack here or should I go and attack here? 1 heavy artillery piece here. And some light, armored cars there. We only have 31 recon now. We don't know what they have. I think I might go down and attack here. Let's do that. We'll do a airstrike. Dive bomber. Yeah, only 2, but they died. Very effective. Good. That's going to maybe free up the Germans there. They don't have to be so afraid. They can, withstand the Chinese a little bit better there, maybe. Okay, and up here, well, we're going to bring these down. I know that. Oh. All right, now in the northeast, 1 more road. Let's build it there. Supply goes to, it's yellow still over there. I don't want to attack. That's too much. 202 recon means this is what they have. 30 riflemen, 12 militia. I don't think I can take him up with 40 cavalry, even though, if you look here, compare with the riflemen, combat stats. So we're going to attack infantry, 65. When he defense, 26. If he attacks us, he's going to be Attacking with 13, we're going to defend as 26. So, yeah, attacking him is not too bad, but don't really like the odds that much. Now, what about the militia? So militia, what do they have? 618. That's not great. 65 versus 18. How many militia does he have? 12. Mostly riflemen there, though. There, we'll see if we can... Oh. Yeah, he has, what, 100 readiness, 105 entrenchment. We don't have any other units there, so... If he brings anybody else up, we probably can't do anything. Okay, so down here, we're going to sit tight, I think. And supply, we said, was okay. Now, let's take a look at the units we have here. So let's look at them. Here is the garrison. Oh, we knew about him. 3 cargo ships. You know what? That's probably not ideal, right? We're going to have to transfer them over. 2 cargo ships here. Wait a minute. Why are there 2 cargo ships here? Is that what I normally keep? 2 cargo ships? Yeah, that's 2. Okay. Well, that's good. We can probably transfer more over there. Okay. Let's go back in there and look again here on our units. There's the 4th Army. 4 trucks only. And his request was 20 riflemen out. Yeah, he was able to supply everything except mortar. That's right. We don't have any mortar. Instead of mortar, you can use... infantry guns, right? I think that's what you can use. Let's look at that maybe. Here. So the infantry gun, wait a minute, mortar, let's look at mortar. Excellent offense versus infantry, and then infantry gun. Good for offense versus infantry. That's better because then we can use them to we can use our gun factories, right? I think I want to do that. So here is our armor defense. We're going to keep him around, I think. 20 bazookas is not bad. And then we have a ranger, but notice what's missing. Mortar. No mortar at all. But do we need mortar? That's the thing. And here is one that we brought in. That's right. Cargo ships. What about the tank? Did we see the tank already? There. 5 medium tanks. What do we have left here? Still 10 medium tanks here. Let's go ahead and create one more medium tank unit here. We're going to say, there it is. We're going to say medium tank. There we go. And I think I'm going to create one more as well. That's going to be a submachine gun. And hopefully we have enough to give him that. So another tank, another submachine gun, engineer. We could do an engineer. Could do that. You can get 10 times the number of engineers and engineering points. Which is that enough to build a port? I don't know. May have to switch our production over to get some engineers. Now, what was I thinking about this one? The engineer. Medium tank. I got a second one of those. Artillery. I need that. Yes, I do need that. So we'll do 2 artillery here. And then we'll set him to be artillery there for the second unit. Good. So now we should have a good number of units here. I think we have enough ships, enough units to maybe move across the ocean. The question is supply, obviously, as always. These can probably hold their own here. I'm leaving my artillery pieces in the front line because I don't want them to be too far away from the action. Move them back here. I think it's better to have them in the open terrain that's here. There's not much open terrain here. What about, speaking of open terrain, there's one here. There's only, they're kind of weak here, aren't they? And I put my, no, this one is pretty good. Okay, we'll take this one. Move him over there. Maybe I'll take this one and move over here. there. It's better over here, I think, in the forest. Okay, well, that will have to do it for this time, guys. I will be back with more from Advanced Tactics. Bye.